Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 37. I am so glad you decided to tune in today. After our last conversation about the digital future, I received many thoughts from you about how we, as humans, can stay grounded while we reach for our goals. So today, I want to step inside the mind. I want to talk about the mechanics of success and the quiet power of personal growth. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to flourish while others feel stagnant? To flourish is to grow in a healthy and vigorous way, like a plant in perfect soil. Being stagnant, on the other hand, is like water that doesn't move, it loses its energy. The difference between these two states often comes down to our mindset. We often talk about a growth mindset. This is the belief that our abilities are not fixed. They are not set in stone. Instead, they are malleable. If something is malleable, it can be shaped and changed with effort. When you realize your brain is plastic, meaning it can create new connections, your entire perspective changes. You no longer see a mistake as a failure, you see it as a necessity for learning. But growth requires discipline. We often wait for motivation, but motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind. What we actually need is consistency. It is the small, incremental changes we make every day that lead to a transformation. If you improve by just 1% every day, the cumulative effect over a year is staggering. To achieve this, we have to look at our habits. Most of our daily actions are subconscious. We do them without thinking. To change your life, you have to bring those actions into your conscious mind. You have to audit your time. An audit is a careful examination. Ask yourself, is this activity conducive to my goals? Does it contribute to my well-being, or is it just a distraction? Many people are held back by procrastination. We put things off because we fear the discomfort of starting. We seek gratification, that instant feeling of pleasure, instead of focusing on long-term fulfillment. But true resilience is built in those moments of discomfort. Resilience is your ability to bounce back when things get difficult. It is a trait that every successful person has cultivated. In this journey, we must also be careful about comparison. In our modern world, we are constantly exposed to the highlight reels of others. This leads to inadequacy, the feeling that we are not enough. But your only real benchmark should be who you were yesterday. Focus on your own trajectory. Your trajectory is the path you are following. Is it moving upward? We also need to talk about focus. Our attention is being fragmented by 1,000 different notifications. To do great work, you need immersion. You need to enter a state of flow, where you lose track of time because you are so engaged in your task. This requires boundaries. You have to learn to say no to the trivial so you can say yes to the vital. As you evolve, your aspirations will change. An aspiration is a hope or ambition of achieving something. Perhaps you want to excel in your career, or perhaps you want to master a new language. Whatever it is, remember that the process is often more important than the destination. The person you become during the struggle is the real prize. I want you to reflect on your own potential. You have dormant talents inside you, skills that are sleeping, waiting to be awakened. But they won't wake up by accident. They require intentionality. You have to be the architect of your own life. You have to visualize your success and then execute your plan with precision. It won't always be easy. You will encounter obstacles. You will feel vulnerable. But vulnerability is not a weakness, it is the birthplace of innovation and connection. When you are honest about your challenges, you become more authentic. And in a world that is becoming more artificial, authenticity is a rare and precious commodity. So, as we close episode 37, I want to leave you with a question. What is one small action you can take today that your future self will thank you for? Don't look for a radical change. Look for a sustainable one. Thank you for spending this time with me today. It is a privilege to be part of your journey. I am Professor Wolfizzle. Stay disciplined, stay compassionate with yourself, and above all, keep growing. I look forward to our next conversation. Goodbye for now.